What's up, everybody? This is Reese from C Manga, and welcome to my review of Fairy Tail Chapter 468, Memory of the Stars. So, the full truth is finally out, and to be honest, it was a little bit lackluster in terms of like what actually happened, but you know what? It was alright, to say the least, So, starting off, am I the only one who found the whole Brandish Aquarius relationship a little bit weird or creepy? Because I know Brandish, she was a child at the time, but the whole master dog thing, which is like go and bark like a dog for you, like you used to, it's like that was so bloody creepy. It's like Aquarius just comes off as such a dominatrix. It's yeah, it was really really weird. I didn't really enjoy that bit. It kind of just felt a bit out of place. But anyway, she ended up taking the girls on a trip down memory lane to find out the full truth. Why they turn into memories once they reach the memory of the stars, I really have no clue. It must be because they pass through Aquarius's gate. But that does kind of raise a question. Is that if they pass through anyone else's gates, for example, I don't know, Tauros, would they have had cow features? It's a bit weird, considering how last time they went into the Celestial Plane when they finally met the Spirit King, none of that stuff ended up happening. But anyway, we finally found out the whole truth behind everything. So Anna, the Celestial Wizard that Zeref ends up thanking, she ends up being a descendant of Lucy's. What I find kind of funny is that pretty much every female in the Hophelia family, they all pretty much look exactly the same. It's like they have some really, really strong genes. But anyway, after we know the main story about what happened, Anna opened a gate and sent the Dragon Slayer kids into the future so they can one day defeat Agni. And then after this point, finally, Lila's story ends up coming into light. So the duty of opening the gate for the Slayer kids to come out, it was basically passed down the generations of Lucy's family until it ended up reaching Lila's generation. She had to assemble all the Zodiac keys in order to open it. Too bad she didn't. She ended up not having Aquarius's key due to Grammi, Brandish's mother, having the key at the time and being far away and completely out of contact. So she ended up basically using her own powers as a substitute, which ended up weakening her, causing her to die. So that right there explains exactly what happened to Lucy's mother, because there I was thinking, oh, did she go back in time after she opened the gate? What the hell happened with her? So I'm glad that that's finally been cleared up. So down to the actual person who actually killed Grammy herself. It ended up being Zoldio, holder of Capricorn's key. He ended up killing her, blaming her for Lila's death. But one thing is, seeing him there, it's kind of a complete and total stark contrast to how he was during the whole Grimoire Heart arc. Considering how, he's there like shedding tears for Lila, like showing that he loved her a lot. It's kind of weird to think that he'd actually end up like during that arc there trying to kill Lucy. It's like he made so many references to like, oh yeah, you're Lila's daughter, but he still tried to kill her, and it's like, what changed? Why would you go from loving Lila to hating Lucy so much that you want to try and kill her? It's yeah. But anyway, the tearful trip down memory lane ended up being cut short after seeing Grammy's death, with the whole arrival of Happy and an unconscious Natsu. My guess is obviously the Dragon King mode ended up draining him so much that he's pretty much out for the count. I don't know how long he's going to be out of action for, because he still has to explain exactly like everything that's going on, or if he's going to just keep that to himself. I don't really see him fully keeping it to himself. He's going to obviously tell someone about the whole thing of he's Zeref's brother and all that stuff. So yeah, that was pretty much this chapter. Like I said, not a lot to it. It does raise one thing on for me though, the fact that the Zodiac keys can actually be reborn after a while. Kratos is obviously saying that her key has come back. That's like it's just somewhere it's kind of regrown itself. It kind of, I wonder whether that inspiration there was taken from One Piece in a way. The whole devil fruits regrowing up once their user dies. So yeah, I'm wondering like this could lead to a whole situation of trying to get Aquarius's key back. Maybe someone on Zeref's side has got the key and they're going to be trying to use it against Lucy. I don't know, something like that seems like could end up coming up, because like I've been saying for a while, this here does really seem like this is the final arc. Because after they beat Zeref, after they beat Agni, what is left to happen? What enemies are they going to be? Because it's kind of like the way Fairy Tail's been working is, it's like obviously like any shonen manga, you got one villain, then the next villain's more powerful, then more powerful, then more powerful. So what is going to be more powerful than Zeref and Agni? I don't really see anything, becoming any more powerful than that. So yeah, that was the chapter. Like I said, it was alright. It was nice to get the full backstory of everything. I do now wonder whether Brandish will go against Zeref, seeing as how, like her and Lucy are now supposed to be friends. But it does kind of seem more like it's going to be a thing of she's not really going to get involved in any of the battles. Lucy will end up being on the battlefield. Then just as something's about to happen to her, like maybe she's about to get killed by someone, Brandish will probably step in, sacrificing herself to save Lucy, and then it'll be like little tearful chat between the two. It's like, oh, why would you do that for me? It's like, my mother's told us that we should be friends and blah blah blah. You know, all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much how I can see Brandish coming to an end. But yeah, other than that, like I said, that was really it with the chapter. I thought it was alright, but what did you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. And as usual, don't forget to check out other things on the channel. So I'll see you next time.